Dog training is often surrounded by a cloud of myths and misconceptions that can lead to confusion for pet owners. One of the most prevalent myths is the idea of dominance and the alpha dog theory, which suggests that dogs must be dominated to be trained effectively. This notion can create a misunderstanding of canine behavior and lead to harsh training methods that can harm the bond between dogs and their owners. In reality, effective dog training is rooted in understanding, communication, and positive reinforcement. By debunking these myths, we can foster a more compassionate approach to training that respects a dog's natural instincts and promotes a healthy relationship. It's crucial for dog owners to recognize that training should be about building trust and cooperation rather than asserting dominance. In this discussion, we will explore these common misconceptions, highlight the importance of effective training methods, and provide insights that will help you become a more informed and empathetic dog owner. Understanding dominance. The concept of dominance in dog behavior has its roots in early studies of wolf packs, where researchers observed hierarchical structures that suggested a clear alpha leader. This led to the dominance theory in dog training, which posited that dogs, like wolves, must be dominated to establish control. However, this interpretation has been widely misunderstood and misapplied in canine behavior. Unlike wolves, domestic dogs have evolved alongside humans and exhibit a range of social behaviors that do not rely on strict dominance hierarchies. Misconceptions about dominance can lead to harsh training practices, such as physical corrections or intimidation, which can damage the trust between dogs and their owners. These outdated views can hinder effective training, as they overlook the importance of positive reinforcement and understanding a dog's individual personality. By clarifying the true nature of dominance and its historical context, we can shift towards more compassionate and effective training methods that prioritize the well-being of our canine companions. The concept of the alpha dog originated from early observations of wolf packs, where researchers noted a dominant leader that seemed to control the group. This idea was then applied to domestic dogs, suggesting that owners must establish themselves as the alpha to gain control. However, this concept has been misapplied to our canine companions, who have different social structures and behaviors. Unlike wolves, domestic dogs are more likely to form cooperative relationships rather than strict hierarchies. Modern canine research has shown that dogs thrive on positive reinforcement and social bonding rather than dominance. Studies indicate that dogs are more responsive to training methods that emphasize trust and communication, rather than fear or intimidation. By debunking the alpha dog myth, we can shift our focus to understanding dogs as social beings that require guidance and support. This approach not only fosters a healthier relationship between dogs and their owners, but also leads to more effective training outcomes, enhancing the overall well-being of our furry friends. When it comes to dog training, embracing alternative science-based methods can lead to more positive outcomes for both dogs and their owners. One of the most effective approaches is positive reinforcement, which involves rewarding desired behaviors rather than punishing unwanted ones. This method not only encourages dogs to repeat good behavior, but also fosters a trusting relationship between you and your furry friend. By using treats, praise, or play as rewards, you create an environment where your dog feels motivated and secure. Building this trust is essential, as it allows for open communication and a deeper bond, making training sessions more enjoyable and effective. Additionally, humane training practices, such as clicker training or reward-based systems, have been shown to yield better results compared to traditional dominance-based methods. By adopting these positive techniques, you not only enhance your dog's learning experience, but also contribute to their overall well-being. Encouraging humane training practices is a win-win for both you and your dog, leading to a happier, more harmonious relationship. In the world of dog training, several prevalent myths can mislead pet owners and hinder effective training. One common misconception is that dogs are naturally dominant, which suggests that they need to be controlled through forceful methods. In reality, dogs are social animals that thrive on cooperation and positive interactions. Another myth is that punishment is effective, leading many to believe that harsh corrections will yield better behavior. However, studies have shown that punishment can lead to fear and anxiety, ultimately damaging the bond between dog and owner. Experts advocate for positive reinforcement as a more effective and humane approach. By addressing these misconceptions, we encourage critical thinking about widely accepted training beliefs. Understanding the science behind canine behavior can empower dog owners to make informed decisions that promote a healthy and trusting relationship with their pets. Challenging these myths not only enhances training success, but also contributes to the overall well-being of our beloved companions, paving the way for a more compassionate approach to dog training. In this discussion, we've explored the myths surrounding dominance and the alpha dog concept, highlighting how these misconceptions can negatively impact training practices. We learned that dogs are not inherently dominant, and that effective training relies on understanding their social nature and using positive reinforcement. By fostering trust and communication, we can create a more harmonious relationship with our canine companions. It's essential to apply these insights in your training practices, focusing on humane methods that promote positive behavior and strengthen your bond with your dog. If you found this information valuable, we encourage you to subscribe to our channel for more insightful content on dog training and behavior. Don't forget to like this video and share it with fellow dog owners who may benefit from these insights. Together, we can create a community that prioritizes compassion and effective training methods, ensuring happier and healthier lives for our furry friends. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video.